If you haven't done it, you've seen people do it, filling supermarket trolleys with enough toilet paper to stock a doomsday bunker.
There are calls for calm tonight, both from police and our nation's leaders, after a violent confrontation in a supermarket sparked by panic over the coronavirus.
So you guys that took all the toilet paper in Woolworths, how the fuck am I meant to wipe my ass? Seriously?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my melancholy duty to inform you all that Australia as a whole has collectively lost its shit. People are freaking the fuck out. The coronavirus is the new Black Death, if you will. Everyone is talking about it. It's on the news, the radio, the TV, everywhere you look. It's even in porn at the moment. Coronavirus porn is trending, which is weird. Just a little weird. But anyway, a wank nonetheless. But here's the one thing that's sort of freaking me out about the whole coronavirus is the fact that every single person in this country, and not just Australia, every country in the world has an opinion on it. Whether or not it should be called a pandemic, whether or not it's going to kill everyone or it's nothing. And the thing about all of those people with those opinions is 99% of them are not fucking doctors. And one of those people who's not a doctor is me, and my opinion is we're all gonna die. It's time to panic. And that being said, the great people of this fine nation of Australia, the people I trust more than anyone else in this world, have found a cure for the coronavirus. I know, I can't believe you haven't heard about it, but I'm gonna tell you about it right now. And that cure is toilet paper. Yeah. How do we stop this pandemic killing everyone in the world like the Spanish flu did back in the early 1900s? Well, we grab a good old roll of poo tickets, shit paper. I wrote other ones down. Bog roll, TP and ass wipe. And you get out there and you protect your family. Right now in Australia, the most valuable thing you can get your hand on isn't coal, isn't gas, it's fucking toilet paper. When you go to the shops, you got to get this if you see it, but it's not there. No supermarket is able to stock it at the moment because people turn up, grab it, and then run away. There's even been fights in supermarkets. Look at this. These people are going absolutely hammer and tong. They're bluing each other. They're having a good old crack.
Hysteria and hoarding. The panic infection rate reaches pandemic proportions in Chullora. Irrational fears flared this morning in this Woolworths as accusations of assault let fly.
Are you joking? Are you joking?
New videos are surfacing every single day of people fighting each other at the supermarket over fucking toilet paper. It's so full on that my local Woolies here in Australia, the supermarket chain, there was a young girl at the checkout who was saying, and this is going to sound very racist, but this is the exact thing that happened. All right, it may be racist, but it's real. There was an Asian lady and another Asian lady who were fighting over the toilet roll, and in the most racist fight of all time, one Asian lady threw a 5-kilo bag of rice at the other one. I know, it's horrible, it's racist, somebody cancel me immediately, but it really happened. Now, you may be sitting there laughing, thinking this is fucking so stupid, this is ridiculous, why are we doing this? Well, you're gonna be consumed by the coronavirus. Now, if you want your family to live through this virus, and I'm sure you do, you need to listen to me, because here's some tips from the ATTPA, the Australian Toilet Paper Prevention Alliance. Yeah. Here's how you need to protect yourself. Either, geez, be careful when you open these, you might lose a bit of paper. So, you take a bit of this, right? You place it gently on the floor. Then, you're either a folder, right, like that, or you're a scruncher, all right? And when you do that, you want to either fold it nicely, like this, and then put it inside your mouth, or you need to scrunch it up, like so, and do the same thing. Now, what you do after that is you let this for a minute. Oh fuck, it turns for over. And you let that over here. And then no more coronavirus. And then no more coronavirus. Fuck, I need to save this somehow. I'll put it in my pocket for later. This is so fucking ridiculous. This is what happens when people panic. And this is what the media and a lot of people are doing right now. They're freaking people out. I saw an advertisement on the TV for this week for 60 Minutes, and they're talking about the corona outbreak. And the entire ad has drone music, evil music, sinister music. People are freaking the fuck out, and this is why people are going out in droves and buying trolleyfuls of fucking toilet paper. Whereas I think most people are forgetting that if there is a pandemic and people start dying and everyone has to get locked in their own houses and everyone's short on food, do you know what stops first? Pooing! No one's pooing anymore, alright? So you won't need to use your fucking toilet paper. You should be stacking up on fucking water or beans. Fucking toilet paper. My ass. Now, where does this stem from? Well, other countries have been running out of toilet paper, and then people from that country, or maybe they have family in that country, like China or parts of Asia, these people who live in Australia now have been sending the toilet paper overseas because they don't have any more. And even one bloke was approached who was selling a pack of 20 rolls of toilet paper for $2,000. But the real scary thing from this entire thing that I have learned is that we are not prepared for a disaster of such magnitude. The Spanish flu killed tens of millions of people. I think off the top of my head, I think it was like 50 to 100 million people in the early 1900s, which was a huge portion of the population of the world. If something like that happened now, or even something, God's forbid, worse, like, for example, the giant asteroid that is traveling past Earth at the moment, that if it was just a little bit closer to Earth would wipe out the population of the entire universe forever. It's the size of fucking Mount Everest going 8.4 kilometers, right? 8.4 kilometers. That's pretty far. Every second. It's going that fast every second. That would wipe everything out. Every fucking generation that you got buried in the ground, they all fucking explode into the universe. Your great-grandma's on the moon now, and we're all fucked. And we're not prepared for this. See what happens when we have a pandemic possibly happening with the coronavirus. People are panicking in shops. It started to make me think of those preppers that we see on the telly, and everyone laughs at them. Maybe they're a little bit right. Because I'm thinking about buying some water and things like that, because who the fuck knows what's going to happen in the future. I mean, I don't know. It's quite scary. You think about what happens when your internet goes down for a couple of days. Mine went down for a couple of days the other day. I freaked the fuck out. Couldn't jack off over corona porn. It was tough. Or your electricity goes down. We're all fucked. I think we probably need to be prepared a little bit for shit like this, because when something fails, the system that we're used to fails, everyone freaks the fuck out and it becomes every man and woman for themselves. That's just the way it works. And don't forget the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. I'm there in 2 more weeks. I've got 25 shows there. It's going to be the best show you've ever seen, so make sure you check out the link below. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, because I know a lot of people who haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe, because it just makes me feel better about myself. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Peace in the Middle East, etc. Toodaloo, au revoir. Let me put that in my safe. You fucking keep your hands off it. Bye!